You always trying to make the nigga who went to college and got his credits up so he could support his family, so he don't have to be institutionalized, where he don't have to be going to jail. Maybe niggas taking their manhood,
Hmm.
or the nigga like some of you niggas into that vagina because cause you like boys now,
Yo, Gene Deal funny as hell.
and you speaking on men's anatomy
What up, YouTube?
and what they should do.
Thought I popped this YouTube shit on for a quick second.
You like sitting around looking at other men. You niggas are some weird motherfuckers. What they need to do, I don't give a fuck. Whoever went to prison,
Hmm.
whoever go to jail and they get their schooling paid for. They get 3 hots in a cot, a place to stay.
What
All
up,
they do
YouTube?
when they come out and get jobs,
Thought I come on here for a quick ass
they
network.
need to pay the state back what the
What is
state
popping? YouTube? Appreciate the
what the
likes.
state paid
Pop up in here.
5,000,
Say something in the chat.
6,000 a
Jersey
year.
Rich open topics. You know what time it is.
You need to pay
There's
another
open topics type of shit. You feel me? I might talk about some shit I seen, some shit I might have screenshot it.
get them a motherfucking thing.
Right now I'm just checking out Gene Deal. You know what's funny?
They
I got ties because Gene Deal's kind of going at it with somebody else, a page that I'm a moderator on, which is Sean G's page. Uh, and with anybody know Gene Deal was the bodyguard of he was the bodyguard of Diddy, and he was there when Biggie Smalls got killed, so forth. So you could just look up Gene Deal on YouTube. But I happen to have a connection with Gene Deal too. Salute. I got a connection with Gene Deal. Got me confused with somebody else. No, man. Wasn't even at no Walmart. Haven't been at Walmart in a long time. You dig? Everybody hit that like button. So what do you do when you in like kind of in between people that you kind of got relationships with this person and this person's family, and you could kind of say they kind of beefing. Yeah, I mean that's it's kind of hard to get into. I don't get into grown man's beef with each other, but you like, damn, I'm kind of cool with both kind of parties. Well, I'm not really cool with Gene Dale like that, but I'm real cool with his cousin and Sean G. I'm a moderator on his page, and I knew this was going to happen eventually because Sean G's been doing the Diddy case. Nah, I don't know you, man. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know you. Sorry, I do not know you. Thanks for popping up in here, though. Yeah, but I do not know you. Everybody hit that like button. Just random conversations right now. Like I said, we mostly just have random conversations on this page. Hold on. We normally just have random conversations. This is a open conversation channel where we talk about a little bit of everything. So you pop up in the chat, we talk about it. You feel what I'm saying? You want to have a conversation, you want to come chill, get stuff off your chest, it's the right channel to come network with. I might come on here with certain topics that I might want to talk about. You guys can time in, but other than that, we just here. I'm just seeing who might pop up in here. I'm only gonna be live for a couple minutes since I went live for about 45 minutes, so about like a half hour. A little more than half hour of my last live. I'm just bored, so I thought I'll pop this shit back on real fast for a quick ass second. Grasshopper, salute. How's everything going with you? Just popping this YouTube thing back on for a quick second, a quick network and build with people. See if I can get new people to pop up to the channel. I'm gonna get them weirdos that's gonna pop up in here. Need to see what's going on with sports. Well, I'm good, Grasshopper, just chilling. Getting back in the groove with this YouTube thing. Homie said LeBron or MJ. Who knows? They play in two different eras. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Like LeBron has been playing a lot longer when it comes to years in the league than Michael Jordan. Um, two different eras. What can I say? I don't really like that debate because it's two different eras. You feel me? It's two different eras. They played at two different times. The league was different. Michael Jordan played. Everybody looked up to Michael Jordan at one time. You can't even go skill from skill. You know what I mean? I mean, LeBron, I guess, can play more positions, or he's known to play different positions and shit like that. But it's hard to. Jordan played in the '90s, and somebody called me. Had somebody call me, and then like it don't go back to the. They need to change. My fault, y'all. I got a phone call, but that person hung up. Like I said, it's hard to go skill from skill when it. Like, what skills are you looking at? Like points? Yeah. LeBron has more points and shit like that on scoring board than Michael Jordan. LeBron's been playing for over 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't like you can't really balance that skill from skill. It's just like saying like, who's the best boxer. You can't really tell. I don't really like those debates because you can't fucking tell. It's a debate that can go on for years. You know what I'm saying? What about Kobe Bryant? If you want to talk about skill for skill, Kobe Bryant is the closest to like Michael Jordan's skill set. Be honest, when it comes to like skill set, Kobe Bryant is more closer to Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people always forget about Michael Jordan. Always forget about Kobe Bryant. That's a whole lot of other basketball players that's great that y'all just forget. And y'all, oh, LeBron. It's a whole lot of other players that was nice. What about Dr. J? You know what I mean? What about I mean? There's so many people I can name. Magic Johnson. There's just so many people. Like your debate don't make sense. Like I don't really like that debate to be honest. Like is LeBron the greatest? I can't really say like he's good. It's hard for me to say LeBron's the greatest to ever play the sport because he played he's the best that played this long in a career. I would say that. But saying he's the best ever, it's hard to say that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't play with the Magic Johnsons, the Dr. J's. He didn't play against them. So it's kind of hard to say that shit. It's a different league. You know what I'm saying? Since like saying like who's best, like Mike Tyson or Ali. Like those like debates like that they'll War Frazier against Mike Tyson. It's like those debates that you're never gonna know. Because it's two different eras. So that debate, Michael Jordan, who's better? Who's this? Just like Michael Jordan, he didn't play in a lot of people's prime times. So it's kind of hard to say that too. The era that Jordan played in, I don't. He didn't play in like Bert. He didn't play in like bro Max Johnson's era. You know what I mean? Dr. J's era. So many eras that Michael Jordan didn't even play in either. Like I bet you, like he would have been real great, but him playing against these other players in their prime, it would have been a lot different if he would have played against some of these other players in their prime time. Everybody has their time. You dig? when it comes to that. Everybody has their time. Yep. So that LeBron and Kobe Bryant debate. I mean, not Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan and LeBron debate. Nah, that's a debate I don't really get into because it don't make sense to me. To be honest with you, two different types and two different types. Like LeBron might be a more dominant player, I guess, because he could play little more positions, I guess, though. But at the end of the day, a lot of the players that you're talking about looked up to Michael Jordan. You know, what I mean, so if they put past him, hey, that's what happens. But enough of that basketball talk shit. Just not even the sport page no more like that. We dibble dabble into a little bit of everything, but I don't just stay on like sport topics and none of that. We talk about a little bit of everything that's popping off. What else is going on in this world, y'all? What else is popping off in this world? What you people looking at me got going on? You feel me? It's a lot of shit that been going on. Let me see what I got it in my hard drive and shit. Shit. Oh yeah, that active shooter that happened in New York the other day. Watch out for your people, y'all. Like this is something that could have been prevented. Well, he killed like four people in New York. Walked into a building that he thought was the actually like the NFL building on headquarters or some shit he walked into, and he thought he was shooting up people that was in the NFL, and he was in the wrong floor or some shit like that, and shot like four a police officer, security guard, and like two employees. He shot in, shot himself. Shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just in broad daylight, just carrying like what an assault rifle, basically, just walking in broad daylight into a building and open fire. And supposedly he got some kind of head trauma, and he wanted them to do a report on his head. I was reading, or do something with his head. He has some kind of brain shit from playing sports, from playing football. And somehow he was blaming the NFL, and he was never an NFL player. So this case don't make no sense what his motive was at all. It's like doesn't make sense. Like he's not even he wasn't even an NFL player, but talking about he got head trauma, and he blamed the NFL about like having head trauma, and he wanted to go in and shoot them all up. Like what? Like what? It don't make sense. That you just took people's like fathers and shit from like from them and shit like that. For no real reason, no real plot, just to go and shoot people. Check on your people. Mental health is a real deal. And this guy right here definitely got mental issues. I don't even know how these people even get these guns. Like I don't even know, man. I don't even know. They say he came from Vegas. Like he lived in Vegas and he went to New York, and he plotted to like shoot people that was part of the NFL like team or league and shit like that, or like I don't even know. Like there's so many different stories I'm hearing now. A lot of this shit don't even make damn sense to me, to be honest. But check on your people because motherfuckers going through it, and you don't know what people going through. So check on your people because mental health is a serious issue. Because this guy just wake up one day, he's like, oh, I'm about to go to New York. I'm about to go shoot everybody up that work for the NFL. This weird shit, like a motive. And then blame it. Then he had a note on him talking about he had a mental illness with his brain. So that was his excuse to killing like four people in himself, that he had a mental health. He had some kind of brain, something with his brain that was fucked up. And so he used that shit. He used that shit to kill people. This is You can't make this shit up, YouTube. You can't make this shit up. For real. You can't make this shit up. I was reading a couple of reports from TMZ and a couple other sources, and I'm like, okay, it don't make no sense. Like that was his plot, just to kill a couple innocent people because he wanted them to check. He wanted them to do like some kind of report on his brain. And I'm like, because I was kind of confused. I'm like, did he play for the NFL or something? They said no, he played football as a youth. Like nigga, what the fuck? Nah, there's something wrong with his brain. Something wrong with his brain before he even played football. Something is wrong with his damn brain. Sometimes people got stuff wrong with their brain. He's hey, maybe there's something he could have been diagnosed with as a kid. But he took innocent people and himself for no damn reason. Just woke up one day in New York saying he gonna go murder some people. It's fucking ridiculous, y'all. Like I said, this world, I don't know what the fuck to tell y'all. I don't know what the hell to tell y'all. But it's just crazy out here. Check on your people. Because I'm sure that this is something that could have been prevented. Maybe he should have been in some kind of mental world or something. Like he should have been in some kind of mental place, like fucking wrapped up in shit. Like they bank wrapped this shit. You know what I mean? I remember I was a detention officer. We let the bank wrap kids that used to like, had suicide thoughts and shit. Had to bank wrap them, put them in a room with no clothes on and shit. You know what I mean? Well, the kids have to at least have underwear on, but some places that strip you butt straight butt naked. And you can't have nothing. You know, we talk about killing yourself and shit. Kids that be acting crazy. Mental people. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, but man, but rest in peace to the loved ones that that he took. You know, that didn't expect. You know, what I mean, like I said, you don't know how life is going to change. One day you wake up and you just going to work, and you don't know that's your last day ever. Like seeing your family ever seeing you. Like that's just a sad part. I don't give a fuck you a cop, whatever you are. You wake up, just a normal day. You go into work, and then you end up never coming back home ever again. Like shit, crazy. Like I said, life is just too damn short out here. Check on your people, because this is something that could have been prevented by this motherfucker right here. This is something that could have been prevented by him. Come on now, y'all. He got mental issues, and then blaming it on your mental issue just to go kill somebody because if you smart enough to go write on a piece of paper that you got medical, come on, man, you smart enough to know what's right from wrong. Walking with a motherfucking assault rifle, you go kill people. Yeah, it don't make no sense, grasshopper. It's ridiculous. This is something that could have been prevented. You know what I mean? Just you smart enough to write on a piece of paper that you got mental issues, and I forgot the name of the mental issue he said and the NFL left suicide claiming he had CTE. So some kind of head trauma called CTE is the letter he had in his wallet or his back pocket or some shit like that. He had a letter saying that he had CTE, which is some kind of brain injury from like I guess taking shots to the head or some shit like that, like playing football, and he wanted to blame the NFL for it for some reason, like he played in the NFL. Maybe he had a dream one day that he played in the NFL and he thought he really played for the NFL. But who would know now? He dead. We ain't never gonna know like what the fuck he was really thinking. But he was smart enough to write a note saying, "Hey, this is why I'm doing this act." Come on now, man. Like it don't make sense. It's just one of those shits that killings that just don't make sense. And he could have took more people, and he was on the wrong floor. He wasn't even for what they saying. He wasn't even on the right floor that he meant to be on. He went to the wrong floor and started opening fire, and then kill his own self. Come on, YouTube, make it make sense to me. YouTube, make it make sense to me. Like it's just like I said. You said grasshopper America. Just man, check on your people because this is something that probably could have been prevented. Doesn't make no damn sense to me. It don't make no damn sense. But this is what's going on in this world, y'all. Shit is crazy out here. Everybody hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Now I mean, come network and build. Have a quick conversation with your boy. That's all we doing on this platform. Like I said, this was my sport page. Thought I revamped the page a little bit. We can still talk sports on here because I'm still, like I said, a lot of shit been going on with sports. A lot of trades and stuff been happening. I'm still trying to follow what's happening with Shador Sanders with the Browns, and I'm following a little bit of Shiloh. Deion Sanders just had like bladder cancer or something like that, and he just had surgery. So that's a big story going around. I talked about that yesterday. So it's a lot of shit that's been happening. Um, you know, Damian Leonard, he just went back to the Trailblazers, so he back on the old squad. You know what I mean? Who else got traded? Lonzo Ball got traded with the Cleveland. So a little sports shit here and there that I'm keeping my eye on. So we'll definitely start touching base on some sports shit too. What's going on with the training camps and all shit like that. But just a mixture of a lot of different shit we're gonna be definitely be talking about. You know what I mean? There's a lot of shit going on in the world. Sometimes you don't want to just keep on one little topic. You know what I mean? I like to have little open topics that we all could talk about, and you might feel comfortable talking about this, and some people don't follow sports like that, so I want to change it up a little bit. That's all. Have something that everybody can kind of come on here and relate to a little bit. You know what I mean? Also, building up this watch hours here, it's a little quicker doing that than who else? I seen that they trying to I seen that they trying to get Diddy Bell. You know what I mean? Said Diddy's team just filed a new motion for Bell, saying that he's the only man in America behind bars for hiring professional male escorts. So I guess his team is trying to say they're only keeping him behind bars because who he is. And if he was somebody else, he wouldn't still be behind bars. So this is like a motion I just seen that yeah, they talk about this in the courtroom. They're talking about he was going to get released. I was hearing stories that he was going to get released, that they really trying to get him released and all that stuff. I don't know how deep and far they went with this, but I knew like his team and shit like that. They filed for this, and I mean, I think it's like another court hearing, some shit they trying to go through. But yeah, they trying to get Diddy out. Let's see if that happens. I think he still has to get sentenced. We still don't know like what's gonna happen with his sentence. He's still probably getting less than like 3 years for sure. He's not gonna do that time. And some of the time that he already did might be time that's already be awarded. So we don't know how that's gonna go. I just know his team's been fighting for him to get out. They just filed for another motion, and I see what happens. I know some people that was tracking it, but I kind of fell off, so I don't really know what happened with it. But it don't look like he out of jail because that if he get out, that's gonna break news. Everybody gonna be talking about that shit. That's gonna go viral, especially if you one of the first people to announce that Diddy got out of jail. Your page gonna go viral. That's why I'm trying to stay on top of it because if you one of the top people that even if it's a short, you go live with it real fast that he got released. You're gonna get a lot of traction on your video. So if you're looking to go viral, keep up with some of these cases that's going on with some of these celebrities locked up. Like who else? Like this person right here, Tory Lanez. He's another one that's supposed to be going through an appeal for his shooting on Megan Thee Stallion. She got shot in the foot. His team is also setting an appeal, and it's set for August. So actually, in a couple of weeks, he might have a chance. Tory Lanez might have a chance of getting out. Maybe. I doubt it though. I really do doubt it. But it's another case that's going on. If this do break the wave, if this does break waves, I mean, like I said, I might do some more conversations about it when I get more people up in here. But yeah, they trying to get these fellas out of jail. Just some a couple of topics I seen going on. Like I said, when I see stuff going on, we'll talk about it on this platform. You dig what I'm saying? Like open topics, open subjects. Even if the chat, y'all got some shit that's going on, and or you might see some news breaking. We talk about it because I don't keep my eyes on everything. So you might see some news shit that's popping off, and you might want to come on here have a conversation. We definitely can. But yeah, they definitely trying to get Diddy out of jail. His team filed for that. They're trying to get Tory Lanez out of jail. He got an appeal that's set for August on a couple weeks. We're gonna see if Tory Lanez gonna get out of jail. Everybody hit that like button, subscribe to this channel. Like I said, we're gonna be keeping up with current events. Um, we still gonna be networking and building on this platform for sure. I do my little pop ups in this shit off and on. I'm probably gonna end this live in a minute because I'm not building up the I'm building up some traffic, but like I've been on for like 24 minutes, 25 minutes going off. I'm actually about to make a phone call in a minute anyway. Um, I'm surprised my phone didn't overheat because my phone been overheating, acting crazy. But I'm definitely glad that I'm getting the little watch hours. Me even having like two or three people, I don't give a fuck how many people watching me. Just helps me with the watch time. Like I'm trying to get this page monetized, and The only way I can go monetize is really going live. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna do uploads, and the way this page is, it's an open topic page. So this page is specifically made to go live. That's what this page is. It's a page where like my other page, I'm gonna be dropping shorts on that page. I just haven't been in the mood. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. Maybe I'll drop some tomorrow. I've been saying that for the last like 2 days. I'm just not in the mood, like spiritually and mentally. I'm not in like a music because that's more like my music page when I'm dropping like music shorts and I just got back live on that page maybe like a month ago, and I grew that page back to like over 1,900 subs. You know what I mean? But even with 1,900 subs, the page still ain't monetized. When I go live, I still don't get no traffic on the page. Like I said, YouTube shadow banned the page, but people fuck with my shorts. Like I still got shorts that's spending over there, so I'm still gonna continue to drop shorts because if I could build this channel up, maybe I can push people to that original channel too. But I can at least get one of the pages monetized. So I plan to go live on this platform, still building up relationships with people. So if y'all got like YouTube, TikTok, whatever, X, whatever shit you fuck with, social media, let us know. We still gonna be promoting over here, still gonna be building. It's just more conversations on this platform. You know what I mean? Sports, entertainment, what's going on just in the world in general, we're gonna be talking about on this platform. You did. But on that note, I appreciate everybody that popped in for this quick ass live. I'll be bored. I might go back live again for a couple minutes today. If I don't, I definitely see y'all tomorrow. Appreciate everybody for popping up real fast. Y'all be